Hello everyone and welcome to week 24 of our Operation SCSS journey. This week Dillon went to one event in person and attended one online. Spanned over a couple of days. A nice little sit down with the camera. Goes on for about 12 minutes, so if you really want to look into that, he kind of reveals himself, how he's feeling, how he felt about the event. It's a very good watch. And Justin is thinking about a new way of strategizing for the LinkedIn. So let's see how he gets along with that. Please enjoy.
A very good morning to you. It's the start of a new week and we're just waking up, getting ready for the day. So let's take a seat and tell you what's going on. We have got to make lunch, shower, drive down to Milton Keynes, attend an event all day, drive back, gym, and then that's it for today. So it's been busy, like 3 hours of driving-ish. Let's crack on with the day. Let's get started with lunch, showering, everything like that, and I'll catch you in about an hour. We're about to leave. And we are repping the new uniform that came last week. If you didn't check that out, check it out. Last week's video was absolutely awesome, to be fair. A lot happened. So now we are heading off to the event. It's like a little workshop seminar thing about LinkedIn, which is going to be really useful for us. LinkedIn is our primary marketing platform and we are really trying to take it seriously, be creative with it, everything like that. Sanav says it's going to take like an hour and 10 minutes, but I'm not convinced because the weather is absolutely miserable. Not sure how well that's going to come across, but it's raining a lot, so I imagine there'll be an accident or delays or something like that. But we've got an hour and a half until we need to be there, till registration opens, and there's like a 30-minute registration window. So let's head over there now, and I will catch you when I'm there. And we have made it. Probably picked a dreadful spot. Oh no, it's coming into view. We have made it to the hotel where the event is taking place. So see how it goes. Not sure how much I'll film or take photos or anything like that, but should be good. Looking forward to it, and hopefully a lot to take away.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, first of all, for not recording yesterday. I just didn't really do too much. I edited the weekly vlog and uploaded that, but besides that, yeah, nothing really else. I think to feedback from that day. Well, we did meet and we recorded the team intro, the little idea we have for opening up the challenge. Not team intro, I should say team intro challenge, but I didn't. But yeah, now we're just working, just about to make a cup of tea, and then we've got our daily stand-up. So I will see you guys now, probably later, possibly after work. I won't be doing too much as in recording on here, depending on what's going on, but I'll update you guys later. So see you later. And we are done with the workshop. Holy crap, that was a long day, but overall it was a good day. To be fair, there was some nuggets of information. Here is a picture of me and Lee McQueen, who was leading it, the winner of The Apprentice, and yeah, it was good. Definitely lots to think about. They do offer like a more premium service package, things like that to follow up with, which was paid, so I go for that today. But you know, in the future, definitely something to look into when we have the budget for marketing, for skills enhancement, things like that. So it was good. Met someone from a marketing agency as well. She was really nice. Connected with her on LinkedIn, so another great connection that we've made, and you know, look forward to building that relationship going forward. Thinking there's some things that we can do together, but we'll see how we get on. Overall though, I just wanted to touch upon, this is not something that I ever would have done a year ago, 2 years ago, definitely not 2 years ago, but probably up to like a year ago, is going to like a seminar or a workshop, especially by myself. So it's just taking that leap, it's building that confidence, taking those steps outside your comfort zone, and trying to recognise that actually it didn't occur to me until I was sat there in the workshop as they were explaining something. I was like, holy shit, like, I'm actually here by myself, and that never would have happened 2 years ago. So yeah, now we've got like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I haven't actually checked the sat nav, but literally everyone's finishing work. I'm in the middle of Milton Keynes and we need to get home, so it's going to be a brutal drive back, I think, but let's see how we get on. So we're now in the car, just going to drive to Nottingham. Had a last minute appointment thrown at me, so I'm going to head that way now. I should barely make it with enough time, but I'll let you guys know when I get there. Just a viewing, so nothing hard, but planning nightmare surprise.
A very good morning coming at you on Tuesday, just eating my breakfast and drinking my coffee. We've got sorted and everything downstairs this morning, and honestly last night I just absolutely crashed. I wasn't feeling good after the event. I didn't say anything, but I was feeling physically sick, nauseated, everything like that. And when I got back home it was just so much worse. So no gym, no call in the evening, nothing like that, rescheduled, and I just crashed, honestly. But I slept really well, and now I'm feeling good for the day ahead. In 35 minutes we've got a call with our first client, which is going to be awesome. It's a brainstorming session. However, because I didn't do what I need to do last night, I now need to film and edit and upload a tips and tricks series for LinkedIn. So I'm hoping to spend 20 minutes doing that, 15 minutes brainstorming before the session with the client, and everything will fall into place because that post is scheduled for 10 o'clock, on the call 9 till 10. So fingers crossed, but a very busy start to Tuesday. Lesson learned, don't procrastinate, but another lesson learned, look after yourself because you can't do everything. Bit of a t-shirt change, bit of a late update from me. So we went through the tips and tricks series video, filmed that and everything, and edited it. Took me until 9:10, so a lot longer than I thought. But thankfully the client messaged me about literally 4 minutes after I filmed that video, so he wants to move the meeting back to 11. So it gave me time to do that, gave me a lot more time to research and design a bit of a dashboard thing. Then had just hopped off the call with him, so excited to get on with the project a bit more now. Really make some development, adding data, everything like that. So let's get on with a bit of a session.
So we are now in Peterborough, in just like a random part of Peterborough. I've never been around this area before. I finished up in Nottingham, went over to Colville, and then finished up in Colville. Right as I finished up, they gave me another appointment for Peterborough, which thankfully I'm in a good mood today. So I didn't start the day in a good mood, but I worked on that. But we're now in Peterborough. I've been here since 1. I got here, went over to a McDonald's to go to the toilet, came back, and then I'm waiting to meet the agent at 2. But obviously just wanted to give a standard update for the day, and also record a little bit of like a heart-to-heart type thing, because I like I said, I didn't start today in the greatest of moods, and there was a lot kind of playing on my mind. Oh, there's a really beautiful cat there. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know what you can see right now. Hopefully you saw the cat. Fuck knows. But a lot playing on my mind recently. I've been listening to a new podcast. The podcast isn't new, it's new to me. The Sean Ryan show, which obviously he is a Navy SEAL veteran, served in Iraq. I believe he served in Afghanistan as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I've been listening to a couple of his episodes recently from people like Cody Alford, Christian Craighead, Mr. Borland, and I listened to Jonathan Wilson. Johnny Wilson. And just listening to all of those got me really thinking about kind of war, that kind of version of being a man, being a stand-up soldier, being a, fight for the country, fight for freedom, whatever else you want to call it. And just obviously thinking a lot about that recently. And it's been one of those things that's really been playing on my mind, because I think we're in a very privileged position at this point in human history where there isn't really much turmoil for us in the West. There isn't really a great deal going on. There's a lot of internal issues like gender and race issues and all of that stuff, but there isn't really any, not a war. We're not fighting each other to the death over topics or, misguided perspectives and opinions. We're just, people are arguing behind screens, which is what it is. But I was thinking a lot about war recently and the potential for, China, Russia, the other dominant superpowers of the globe, and how they are progressing in their means to disrupt and destabilise democratic society across the West. And just thinking a lot about how there really is potential for us to have to go to war at some point in our lives. We don't know. There's no guarantee. And if you look at the consistency of human history, everything really has gotten better over time.
and even when horrible things happen, things improve. You know, we don't know what kind of role we're going to play in that process. But it really dawned on me that I kind of want everything to happen now. And that's a terrible way to treat life. Whether it's the business and the success of the business, whether it's the fact that I want to play my Xbox. I want to play my Xbox now, not later, not at the weekend. I want to play it now. You know, whether it's being with my missus, I want to be with my missus now. I want to have food now on the table, ready to go. I just feel like I want everything now. I feel rushed. And that was actually a really big realisation for me this morning. And it's given me the opportunity to kind of reflect on the things that are really important to me during my various hours of driving today. I just wanted to share that, really. I think that's part of the process. You know, the learning of self is a huge part of the process we have to go through to progress to where we're trying to get to, especially, you know, with the kind of goals and aspirations that we have within the company and within the self. It's just been a big realization to have, I think, where, you know, that feeling of like realizing that the way you think about things might be wrong, or that it might be affecting you in a negative light and not a positive light, is a huge thing to be able to do, then admit to, and then try to course correct from. And I feel like that's been a great part of this process. So
We have now made some great progress with the client file, everything like that, and done some other bits this evening, but it's time. We have changed, and that time of day to head off to the gym with the pull session, so I'm looking forward to it. Get back, do our meetings, everything like that. It's going to be good. We are logging off, finished with the call with Justin. Overall, wicked. We had like 45 minutes to go over the project, where we are, everything like that, and brainstorm some ideas. Then we were planning out next week, or this week and next week, for everything that we want to do, everything we need to complete, in a really attacking mode at the moment, so enjoying it. And then just having like a little reflection of the fact that like we're actually working on a client project, and it's so good. It's so good. I love it. But now we have some dinner, like chicken sandwich, everything like that. Get into bed and call it for today. Got a good day ahead of us tomorrow. More work on the project, so excited for that. But I will catch you tomorrow. Good night. A very good morning. It's Wednesday and we are heading off to the gym. Starting the day off with a workout. Got a push session ahead of us, and I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good to see what the early mornings are like at the gym, because the evenings tend to be quite busy at this new one, so looking forward to that. But we've been downstairs, had our coffee, we are now ready to go. My Whoop is shouting at me. I didn't get enough sleep and I am 28% recovered apparently, so in the red. But that aside, I think it's going to be a tough day. So we've got lots of stuff to get on with, and let's get changed, head off to the gym and get our workout in. We have made it back from the gym. Push session was successful, absolutely blitz, but really enjoyed it. All kicking off this morning. Now we've got lunch, which is 6 minutes away from being done. That's all going on in the air fryer. Everything is cooked, prepared, and I am halfway through enjoying my cereal. So having breakfast, getting set up, and everything like that. Excited to crack on with some work today. So yeah, we'll finish doing all this, and about 9 o'clock get into work.
Good morning. I don't think that was a clip from yesterday, but I am here today. Not really much different today. This evening we got some editing to do for the week, because you haven't actually done it yet for this week. Yeah, I think really besides that, there's not much else to mention. Just gotta get on with that, and so yeah. But I'll see you guys at some point later today. Goodbye for the moment.
been a busy morning for me this morning. I didn't have to leave for work till 10, but I cracked on with a shit ton of LinkedIn, like scheduling and posting and formatting and all that sort of stuff this morning. because we're now trying to follow like a really strict upload schedule and stuff like that, which obviously all comes down to me, which is really fun. I've actually really enjoyed using LinkedIn. LinkedIn gives you the opportunity to export directly to Google Sheets to start working with your data, figure out what gets good impressions, what gets good interaction like levels and stuff like that. So Dillon has built a tool around that, which is fucking awesome. I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. We've been through it together, but I'm going to play with that hopefully today or tomorrow for the first time. Export some data in there, see what I can get out of it, see what kind of direction that points us in. I'm a little bit out of breath. I don't really know why. I think my body's recovering. I haven't been working out as regularly as I should be recently until this week, and then this week I've already been on 2 runs, half a mile each, nothing long, but also a gym session in between, which was a heavy push session yesterday with the wife. I'm meeting my dad today for a heavy pull session, even though I'm not supposed to. We were trying to drop down to 3 days a week in the gym, get that consistent, but I'm meeting my dad because it'd be nice to spend some time just me and him. So meeting him today. I've got to swap arms, man. This recording shit makes your arms ache like a motherfucker. Anyway, but I'm in Bristol today for work. I'm just here to meet an electrical engineer at a property to change a smart meter over, which is fine. A little bit of a piss take. I mean, it's a 2.25 hour drive just for me to get here and get home. So besides the actual work, it's like 4 and a bit hours driving for an hour, maybe 2 hours of actual work, depending on how long I'm waiting. He's due here at 1, so he's due here in the next half an hour or so. So we'll see. But I am chill, in a really chill mood. Like, I'm really happy with the direction of the business. Obviously, we're currently working on our first official client project. Had our first bit of money hit the bank account, which is, I don't know how much Dillon has shared, but I'll be prepared to share with you that we have officially businessed. Like, it's awesome. But yeah, the business is in a great place. I'm counting down the days to when I leave this job. I've become a lot more accepting of this job. I don't have any hatred or nothing. I'm just happy to be leaving and happy to be on the final stretch. I love my wife with my whole heart. I love my family. I love my friends. So I'm in a really good place right now. Life always puts that in jeopardy. Life will always test you and life will always give you challenges, but I'm prepared for those challenges. So don't know why this has turned into a motivational speech, but it is what it is. Little 3-minute update for you guys. I feel like the videos I'm going to do are less consistent, less frequent, but more long. So prepare yourself for that.
So my day consisted of client development work, so not much filmed at all. Had lunch, showered, everything like that, and now we have made it to my granddad's for some dinner and some time with him. I'm really looking forward to it. Haven't seen him for quite a while, and it'll be nice to spend some time with him, have some dinner, everything like that. So spend some time with him for a couple of hours and then head back. I've got some calls tonight, so see how everything goes.
Hello guys, I'm finished work obviously an hour ago now. Just now finished editing the weekly videos due to go up this week on Sunday. Just thought I'd get out of the way now while I'm waiting for some footage to come through to start editing for the week. Hopefully that comes tonight. I'll try and chase on it as well because I need to be editing work tomorrow really. There'll be a lot to do else. So I can edit on Thursday, Friday, and probably Sunday at some points as well, and possibly Saturday depending on what time, like in the evening I could. But we'll just have to see. But it should be all good. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
We are downstairs after the calls and everything, just having, oh, the light isn't adjusting, just having chicken and cheese sandwich. Had a good chat about creating the group chat for the team challenge, finally sorting all that out. Then we went into a discussion about the annual montage, where very good points raised for either side, but we're deciding it's not a priority at the moment and it's not going ahead. And then the third thing, we have finally ordered business cards, like the new ones with our logo and everything like that, which is awesome. So they're coming in about a week's time. Excited to show you them. But yeah, finally ticking all this stuff off that has been on our to-do lists for too long. I'm just going to finish this sandwich, then I'm going to get to bed. I've got a busy day tomorrow focused on course editing, so let's get some rest, get some sleep, and I'll catch you in the morning. Good night.
Good morning, guys. On the way to the gym now. A little bit tired, about 5 hours sleep, but I'll catch up with you guys afterwards. Just let you know how I'm feeling, because hopefully I'm feeling a bit better than this. I'm feeling okay, but I'm not feeling terrible. But yeah, let's just get on with the gym session. Good morning again. I'm done with the gym session now. I just started back to the car. Then I'll go back home, have a shower, some breakfast, and just chilling out for a bit. So I won't be able to record much today because I'm in the office at work, but we'll see me in the evening when I'm doing some editing. So yeah, see you guys later again as there's a pigeon on the floor. Goodbye.
A very good morning. I thought I'd start the day with a bit of a different angle. I'm currently in OBS over here, and thought I'd explain to you how we film our tips and tricks series. So this is what I've been doing this morning. Downloaded a dataset online, and it was just about formatting the rows and everything like that. So what I do is I have OBS open, I record a video using microphone, everything like that. No video for these at the moment. We'll go through that. I then export everything into DaVinci Resolve, create a couple edits with just like some zooms and, you know, adding in the circle for annotations or adding in the animation of the keyboard shortcut popping up, things like that. Literally today's one is like 40 seconds long, and then I will export and render that. We come over to Chrome, and Justin will have already done his caption because he's awesome and ahead of the game like that. I'll come in, add the video, and then we'll just hit schedule, and it's posting today 10 a.m, and that's it. So that's essentially what I've done this morning, what I started the day with. I'm going to record a couple more later today, I believe. We'll see how I get on with the course editing and things, but no, about 15 minutes until like my parents start work, and they work from like the dining table downstairs and things, so I need to go finish making my lunch, everything like that, shower, but we've got this out of the way, which is awesome.
So today we are in Gloucester. I've just arrived at the property that I'm supposed to be viewing this morning. My hair looks really like fluffy but long and messy today. But we've arrived at the property I'm supposed to be viewing. I'm a little bit early. I got here at 9:45, so I've got about 10 minutes. I've been here about 10 minutes and I've got 5 minutes to go until the actual viewing begins. So yeah, I will update you guys afterwards and let you know how it's going / what's going on, and go from there. So we are home and officially back to work. Got home at about 12:15. Spoke my nan a little bit, had some lunch, watched some YouTube, jogged my dog. Now we're going to crack on with work for a little while. Not really sure where this is going to take us. We're in the office mango tea, very comfortable, very happy. But just going to try and get off some important emails to a mailing list that Dillon collected for me last week at an event. Some really good conversations, so hopefully we can get something out of it, a little bit of interest. But I will keep you guys updated. I can't time lapse because my nan will be in and out of the room, so I won't, but I will update you guys when I'm done.
We have been a while since I've updated you, gotta be honest. Had a terrible day with messing around with the course. It wouldn't let me edit the like massive version, it kept lagging and crashing, so I exported all of that, downloaded it, and then I was having more issues with it, and yeah, I was just trying to solve these problems, but it took me too long to just eventually just export it and download it as its own file. I've been going through editing stuff. I've now done like the first 4 minutes, because the first minute is I haven't done. 4 minutes of like loads of annotations and keyboard shortcuts, everything like that. If I just flip the camera, we have now rendered our first one, so I'm going to upload that privately to YouTube to get some feedback. But you know, we've been going through some DaVinci Resolve for noobs of writing on text, inserting text, everything like that, because I have no idea how to do it. And then I've got my very upmarket professional of, we've got some keyboard shortcuts. If I just come over here, got some keyboard shortcuts that appear on the screen like that. So when there's 4 of them, they're in that position. And then when there's 2, to make sure that they line up with the 4, they need to be in those positions, but sometimes we had them consecutively and I wanted to mark the change, so we put them to go below. And that's what the very professional -73 offset is, and -259. But my god, has this been long and a lot of learning and creating all of those annotations and keyboard files. Like I've imported loads of items into the project, so yeah, it's just a lot, but just one of those days where I wasn't winning, not really in the best of moods or anything, but carried on and we've made some good progress. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on with this, but thought I'd update you with the progress of finishing the first version thing just to get some feedback. That's now uploaded to YouTube and awaiting review from Jack and Justin, which is pretty cool. So I'm excited to see what they think, and now I just need to go through and edit the team challenge route because we've changed it slightly, but it hasn't reflected on the save file and for all our checkpoints. So later today we're going to be letting know all the support crew what help we need, where, when, estimated times, things like that, but the route that we've currently got is not accurate, so we need to redo that. So that's what I'm going to go on with now.
So, big time gap for me, obviously, because I was at work, but we're home now. We're just going to chill out for a little bit, and then, yeah, we're going to do some editing, because we've got quite a bit of editing to do. Then we've got to meet with Dillon later, at 9, and yeah, we'll just see what that means we end up doing, rearranging some stuff for the team challenge, with checkpoints, but yeah, I'll see you guys in a tiny bit. Goodbye.
We have sorted out the route now, it's all updated. 53.6 kilometers is the final distance, which is awesome. Gives us a bit of leeway depending on the like shortcuts or like plotting of the route, if it's made any mistakes of going around about whatever it is. It just gives us leeway that hopefully it will be above 50k on the day. So that's all done in this little file here, and now I'm logging into The Game Has Changed by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I'm probably butchering that name, but hop into this. It's a 3-day event in the evening, so we'll see how it goes. It starts in 2 minutes 50 seconds. So grab my drink and let's see how it is, what it is. Like, I've seen it advertised. It's one of those free events. Let's see what we get out of it. Okay, this is wrapping up the first day of the workshop with Tony and Dean, and we are now hopping into a meeting with Jack. He is, it's not going to change colour, but he is in the waiting room. He's literally just joined as I started that clip. So let's get the light on and head off to have a conversation with him about the team challenge route and everything. That wraps up meeting with Jack. Really good. Went through and sent through the, I was going to say email, it looks like an email, but a WhatsApp message to the chat about the locations, see what our support crew is going to prefer or not able to do, things like that. Awesome progress. So looking forward to it. Now we're just going to have dinner, sort sandwich out, everything like that, and then head into bed. So I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. A very good morning. It is Friday and we woke up about 20 minutes ago, but Jesus Christ, I am exhausted. I went to bed about midnight when I finally finished with dinner and everything, and yeah, it was just feeling very tired at the moment. But now I'm going to grab our coffee once I've emptied the drip tray, and then we've got to head off to the gym, so pushing through, but we're going to get sorted, grab coffee, grab some water, and then get on with what we need to do. Coffee has worked wonders. I'm feeling very good, wide awake, excited for the session. I'm likely going to crash at 2 p.m, but let's get on with it. Feeling good now. Workout done. It was pulled today. Really enjoyed it. Really good, to be fair. Didn't feel as strong as normal, but really enjoyed the workout. it was good, and it wasn't too busy. It picked up towards the end of the session, but yeah, it's just this new gym is so busy in comparison to the old one, apart from Saturday and Sunday mornings. So it's a bit challenging for the new routine, but we'll move past it. Now we're gonna head back, sort lunch, shower, breakfast, everything like that, and I'll catch you when I start working. We are now fed, made lunch, showered, everything like that, feeling ready for the day. So we're going to crack on with some client development work. Awesome I get the opportunity to do this, like working on actual client stuff. It's wicked. And then we've got a call just in some point throughout the day, but I will likely catch you afterwards, not to show too much, anything like that, but if anything comes up in the day, I'll be sure to share it. Otherwise, I'll see you around 4:30.
We are in Coventry, just picked up stock and headed back to Sutton and Ashfield to do another property there. That's my only one in for the day, but we'll see how that goes. A little bit of an up and down mood since yesterday. I was in a really good mood because I got home really early, then wasted 4 hours of my life doing what felt like nothing. We've had one guy come back to us from an email, which is really cool, but it's just to email him back after his holiday so we can chat. That's still promising, which is really good. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say right now. What the fuck is on my shoulder? What's that? Oh, whatever. But I've got about an hour and 15-minute drive ahead of me to get to Sutton and Ashfield, and then got a property to sign off there, provided they've done the works that I've asked them to do, and that's it. So we'll see how the day goes. I'm sure they'll want to throw some other shit at me while I'm driving, so we'll see. In a bit of an up and down mood today, so yeah, it is what it is. So we've been to Sutton and Ashfield now and have found out that I can't access the property because the cleaner who came took the keys, so I can't get in. Bearing that in mind, whatever. Bearing that in mind, my head's really scattered today. Bearing that in mind, I was supposed to have a drive in Peterborough to go and sort out some keys, but the agent's doing that for us on Monday, so I can't do that either. So I don't know what's going on right now. I've rang the office to see if they have any more work for me, but if not, it's going to be home time. So it's just a waiting game to see if they have anything else and then go from there.
Okay, long time no see, or it might be immediately after. I don't know what everyone else has filmed. We have had a successful day with development on the client file. Overall, made some good progress. It's coming together. We've got a call with them on Monday to go through everything, ask a couple more questions and things, but we finished about 10 minutes ago. Just been downstairs to grab a cup of tea, and we are now gonna crack on with some course editing for about an hour, and then we've got the second day of the live event. So we'll hop into time-lapse of me editing and likely straight into the event.
Hi guys, first time seeing me today, sorry about that, but we're just editing at the moment. Okay, the PC getting loud, I'm just exporting a day, the Friday, the 31st of last month, so we're very close. Well, the next video I'll be editing will be back into this month now, so very cool. And yeah, we've got 2 days left to edit for the week. I'm not sure how many clips we're recording those days, but let's find out and let's edit them. So yeah.
That wraps up the session of the business thing. Let me just mute it. Overall, Game Exchange event day 2, really good, and they had like a 45 minute session with Stephen Bartlett as well, which I found really useful, to be fair. Lots of notes, lots of takeaways. I absolutely love watching him and listening to him. Like I mentioned before about his old, at like the start of the Diary of a CEO podcast, where it was his diary. Absolutely love that style of content from his. I think it's really valuable. But it was a good session. You know, it was 3 hours. It was long. It's been a long day. It started at 8:30, so it's been a while. And we've now got a 4:30 alarm. So I need to go downstairs, have breakfast, not have breakfast, have some dinner, have my sandwich, wind down, and get into bed so that I can get up and go for a run. But that's going to be it from me for today. I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. Okay, I said that was going to be it for me for Tuesday, but I've had dinner, everything like that, and realised I haven't touched upon anything from the event, really. I'm not going to be able to make the one tomorrow because we've got Father's Day celebrations, so family comes first in that instance. But I just wanted to go over, like, I've made loads of notes. It's 1 page, front and back, 2, 3, 4, right? So far, it's been 2 days of the event, and look, honestly, this event has been pivotal to me. I think this is going to be one of those moments where, thankfully, I can look back, I can see everything that went on, and I want to document more of my thoughts in this point. I'm wearing my wired microphone, or not wired, but because my parents are upstairs and going to sleep, so I'm talking a little bit quietly, but hopefully you can hear me okay. I just want to read off some of the few points that I've written down, some of the keynotes to kind of look back on and see, and whether they're cringe or not, I don't really care. Sometimes your mess is your greatest message. That was kind of how he started it. He then went into how to extract what to share, look at your career, look at your business skills, look at your life experience, look at your passion and hobby, and kind of combine them to create a solution statement like, I help blank with blank. Then it's about how to deliver the product, which is obviously something that we are considering a lot at the moment. We're going through lots of changes with this, lots of different ideas for the direction that we want to take this company in, that we're currently working on. Looking at coaching, looking at mastermind, looking at courses, everything like that. Then Tony Robbins came on and gave some awesome, he gave a really good talk last night. Life happens for me, not to me. I think this is a really good perspective on the way to look at things. All change happens with a choice, and for things to change, you need to change, or if nothing changes, nothing changes. Some people have to survive, some have to succeed. All equal as souls, but not all equal in the marketplace, was a quote from Joe Rohn that he referenced. Do more for others than anyone else. Most people overestimate what they can do in a year and underestimate what they can do in a decade. It's definitely true for us. You know, look at where we thought we would be in a year's time after starting this, but I'm sure that when we look back in a decade, it's going to be absolutely pivotal to where we are now. Looking at creating a breakthrough, you need to make things simple. And this is, in essence, they were talking about a breakthrough in life, which is essentially what's happened to me at this point. Make things simple. Complexity is the enemy of execution. A moment in time where everything changes. That's what a breakthrough is. It's when the impossible becomes possible and you act on it. Then there was some personal stuff about goals, everything like that. The way that you help to get a breakthrough was to be in the right mental state. You define your story and you find a strategy. Your state controls your story. And the way that you can help influence your state is using your physical body. So your physical body changes state better than your mental. And then we come on to day 2, right? And this is kind of the stuff, because it really hit me today about it. So we were talking about how to get your first sales, okay? So we've got some diagrams about, we've got some how to share it, whether it's course, coaching, or mastermind, where it comes from, if you warm network, social outreach, excuse my really unneat handwriting. Warm network, this is something that we're experiencing at the moment. Social, we're experimenting with. Ads are when you're scaling. And the key message is, I'm not selling, I just want you to experience it, which I think is really pivotal. Then we look at, I'm not going to go through all of this, but one of the things that I've actually put a star next to is solve their problems and fuel their goals. It's something that I want to have a conversation with Justin about further, about how we can apply it to us. Then came on to the talk with Stephen Bartlett, as I was saying. And something that Justin and I have spoken about quite a lot is thinking about the person who has the lifestyle that we want, right? So they're probably healthy, hence our fitness routines. They probably eat well, hence the diet plans that we're on, things like that. I'm very much in this together in that essence. But I wanted to make this more about me, for the moment. One of the things that Stephen touched upon quite a lot was about timing, and you only need to reach 51% certainty with a decision to make it, because you can only get 100% in hindsight. And this is something where the past couple of weeks I've been thinking and weighing up lots of different things and like what to focus my personal energy on. So this would have been a really good framework, one that I'm going to use forward. I want to attack it. But one of the other things that he was talking about was like a DJ, right? Becoming a DJ. Something that hobby that he wants to limit friction. He put the DJ set plugged in on his kitchen table, and then whenever he passed it, he like played a little bit. But the thing that stuck out to me most was he had subconscious messaging on his phone screen. The subconscious messaging on his phone screen was always there. And look, this may be cringy or anything like that, but to tie this whole Stephen Bartlett conversation together, okay? He said he got an AI generated image to put him playing at one of the largest festivals. I can't remember the name that he said, but a large festival as a DJ, right? And that was his lock screen until he like did it, right? For me, public speaking is atrocious. It's a poor skill of mine. I have poor ability to communicate, everything like that. These vlogs have been great for me to try and enhance that. Like, we're doing the film in the team challenge, really out of my comfort zone. I've done presentations before and like public speeches, but I suck. And one of my goals in life is to become a motivational speaker. Now, this is because I'm an introvert. I had a mentor in school, like to try and get me to talk to people, things like that. I was literally goals for weeks was just to talk to someone in like primary school and early secondary school. And yeah, to go from poor communication skills, as you've seen throughout these videos and this little segment especially, I want to become a motivational speaker. First, this is the image that is now going to be on my home screen. And cringy, whatever, I don't care. This is what's going to help motivate me. And the reason is because it's not about becoming a motivational speaker. It's about being the person who can be a motivational speaker. They have life experience, they have overcome challenges, they have developed themselves personally, and that would just be I would overcome such barriers to get to a version of Dillon that can stand in front of thousands of people and deliver a motivational or like keynote speech, whatever it is, whatever it ends up being. And again, this is not necessarily about being a motivational speaker, this is about being the person who can be a motivational speaker. And this little 30-minute chat that Stephen had with Dan, I don't know why, but it really lit something inside of me. And we've been putting in the work over the past few weeks, months, years. We're in our second year now of taking Operation SCSS like by the horns, and I'm in a place where Justin and I have a saying, there's no other way to get to our goals, right? Just no other way. And this little rant is essentially just about tying up all those thoughts that I've had. And I really, really want to take this seriously. I want to take this up a notch, and there is no other way to get to the life that I want without making these sacrifices, without working really hard, without having that North Star of being the person who can stand on a stage and inspire many others to do it. It's going to be crazy to look back, and hopefully in the intro of that, as they're announcing me to go on the stage, this clip can be playing. It's going to be very weird, but that's kind of prompted another thought process, to be fair. The thought process is that on the first day, right, where we went into those personal goals, and I'll share this after the day 3 event of what I actually wrote down, but you had to write down your next 6 to 12 months goals, why you must achieve it, and what's kept you from changing. What's kept me from changing, because you had to write a professional goal and a personal goal. What's kept me from changing professionally is letting others influence me. I'm very big with that introverted nature, with that shy nature, with letting others thoughts, feelings influence what I've been doing. This is something where I'm definitely better at it than I was a year ago, but nowhere near as good as I need to be for that to happen. And then he asked what needs to change now. And I wrote down to commit wholly, fully, and do not give up. Stop letting others get in the way. I need to start really taking this seriously about personal development, things like that, committing to my goals, committing to who I want to be. So I need to do stuff that scares me. I need to do stuff that is outside my comfort zone. Public speaking, major thing, social media. Just started posting on LinkedIn quite a bit, just like once a week and stuff for the past couple of weeks. And that is something that I want to do as well, just to try and really help build out the personal brand. Again, it's about being that person who can then stand on a stage as pictured and there's a story behind them to get to that point. It's kind of like this all-encompassing personal breakthrough. I have no idea if any of that made any sense or whether you've actually watched all of it. However, I wanted to get down my feelings. This scares me of like ranting to the camera about more stuff other than like, I'm having lunch, I'm going to the gym, I'm working, I'm doing this. That's it. I really want to start documenting more of the feelings and get to know me for who I am. Like one of the things that was said today is you're not who you are. You're not the person you show to the world, you're the person you are behind closed doors. I want to bring you more into my life and like you're hanging out on a day with me as such. So lots to think about, lots to act upon, and I just wanted to get all that off my chest whilst it was on my mind and start to bring you more into my life, everything like that. So that's going to be it from me for Tuesday. It's not Tuesday. It's not at all Tuesday. It's Friday. This week has absolutely flown by, and today's been a blur. Past couple of days have been a blur just with the amount of work, like just sitting at the desk doing lots of different stuff with client development, with course development, with workshop attendance, with meetings, like loads of stuff. But yeah, it's the weekend. We've got a run tomorrow, got some more work to get on with, and then family time, Sundays, family in the evening as well, but a very busy morning and afternoon. So looking forward to it. I'm excited to bring you along, and I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. A very good morning to you. It is Saturday. It is bright and early, and I am fighting every part of me that just wants to go back to bed. But we have got our cereal, our coffee, and some fluid. So I'm gonna drink, eat, all that stuff, and then get ready for a run. And yeah, I really don't want to go. Like, there's no kind of, I am very tired, but we need to get the training in, we need to get the kilometres up. Got a big run today, so I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good once I've done it, and potentially afterwards we can rest, we can nap, whatever. But yeah, my God, am I tired. The past few days have been quite intense. Okay, we are bag packed with tripod, water bottle, bananas, apples, and a couple of melons as well, just to get a bit of food on the way around. We're looking for 25k today, which is going to be brutal, to be honest. But feeling ready. We are not wearing the green shirt because everything is pavement today, which is awesome. Like rather than I'll go down country roads that don't have any pavements, paths, anything like that. So yeah, I'm excited, nervous, but let's crack on with it.
Okay, we are, well, I forgot to check, maybe 12k into the run, but I have come from this junction, and I was meant to come from that junction, and I have no idea now how far it is home, anything like that, so I'm not really sure what the overall distance is going to be. Obviously, the route that I had plotted before I went wrong was 25k, but we'll see what it ends up being. We just got to get home now. It should be about the halfway mark. So I'm just going to have some food, a banana, and have a drink, refuel, and yeah, we'll get on with it. It took me about 7k to get into a rhythm, and ironically that's when I realised that I was at the wrong place. Like, nothing was looking familiar when it really should have, so we'll see how we get on.
We are back from the run. Here is how I got on. 24k. Awesome. 700 meters short of what I planned, but with the route error, everything like that, still happy, and we still got it done. Honestly, up until 20k, even though I didn't eat, because shortly after I filmed that clip, the banana had mushed into mush and went on the apple. Now I thought I'd save you a picture of that, or save you from seeing a picture of that. But so I didn't eat. Drink was okay. I drank about 700ml on over the sort of 2.5-3 hours I was out. Yeah, I got to the 20k mark. I sat down to have like a little rest, because I've been resting throughout, and you know, feeling really good. And then with like 2 kilometers to go, my right calf, just the almightiest intense cramp I've never got before. It had like, my muscle had like straight edges, just like a pinpoint in it where it was cramping. It was really painful, and that happened a couple times in the final sort of 2k, but we got past it. We made it home and we're all good. I was giggling and laughing to myself as I was coming back, because they were just starting to cramp up, but I think that's a mixture of food, electrolytes. I didn't have any electrolytes in my drink or anything, which I will on the day, everything like that. So overall, solid run. Been laying down for about 15-20 minutes now when I got back, and I think I'm just going to continue, have a drink, and then grab some food, rest a little bit, and then get on with our day. Right, we have been chilling out, resting, talking to my dad for a bit as well, and we have cooked up our normal lunch, but I have doubled up on chicken and veg. Looks like an absolute mess. Doesn't look appetizing at all, but I'm going to devour this. Probably like 1800 calories or something, to try and get a lot back in my system. And we've also got a litre of water to have afterwards or during, so that's what I'm going to do for now. And yeah, it's not appetizing, but I am absolutely starving. We are now showered, we are fed, hydrated a bit more, and we've had a nap. But honestly, I am a wreck. My knees are killing, and my muscles are sore, my back as well. Holy crap. Honestly, 2 weeks time, it's going to be so brutal. But now I'm going to get on with the vlog review for whatever week it is. Get that done. And then family's coming around at 6, so might catch you in routine. But first up is the vlog review, which I always enjoy going back and looking over and seeing what everyone was doing.
Hi guys, hello, first video of the day, quite late, I know. I just wanted to quickly show you something I was working on yesterday, not today. Probably have to bail on it unless someone thinks of a better idea of how to do it than me, but it's quite annoying. I'll give you a quick look. 1 second. So this is the code here. Basically all it's really doing is having a read through this file here, which is an exported WhatsApp chat. You can export WhatsApp chats through mobile, not through desktop for some reason, so I had to send over a 2 GB zip file to my PC with all the video files, but then I realized video files are no use anyway, because I need the text that was attached with the video files, which doesn't seem to be logged anywhere. So it reads through all of this looking for specific things and tries to, I was thinking, okay, it's got like these videos towards down the bottom if I just go all the way down really quickly, which it didn't do that. It has like video, year, month, day and time. I was like, okay, just search for that then and tell me when doesn't arrive. But then I realized this is when the video was sent, not what the video is for. So basically it seems like a lost cause. I'm just gonna have to give up on trying to get something to work for that. It was just a little bit of a fun project anyway, for basically trying to get footage when people hadn't sent it without me checking it. Yes, as I was saying before I interrupted before delivery, lost cause pretty much, unless someone has a better idea of how I do it with WhatsApp chat knowledge without me taking a screenshot of the chat and going up and then looking like that. It takes way too long really, but yeah. Oh well, made it. Doesn't really work how I wanted it to work, but I've got another working way around sort of, but I have to look at myself for the footage.
Good morning. We are starting the day nice and late. Had a lie-in, went to bed about 11 o'clock last night and woke up at 8, and my god has it done me good. Honestly, yesterday really took it out of me with the long run and things, and just with the lack of sleep overall this week so far. So no gym this morning, but feeling good, ready for today. We're going to head off, we're going to meet Jack, we're going to go record the interview, so 2 weeks out from our event. I'm looking forward to it. Feeling really pumped, to be fair. So let's head over there and meet him.
Good morning, guys. First video of the day. Hope you're all okay. I don't think you'll be able to guess where we are. We've got a nice looking bridge, question mark. And this side we've got a nice looking person.
Oh, thanks.
Dillon Considine. But we are here just checking out in Rugby, and we've done our little filming for the week, and now we're just on the way back. So filming some B-roll, some Burges, or one Burge, but is that,
It's bad,
it's
isn't
that,
it?
oh yeah, it's that. I don't know what I was thinking of, but a grass verge apparently instead, just replace it with a B. But yeah, that's all for me to say now, so I'll see you guys at some point later today.
We are on the way back, and I just thought we'd come to the location that kind of prompted this whole filming session, which is at these signs and this canal junction. So when I was actually on the run last year, when I failed miserably, this is the point where I decided to exit down where Jack is instead of continuing on down the canal, because I was underprepared and ran out of fluids, everything like that. So that's what prompted the filming session today, and I thought I would share that.
So we are just going through rendering the tips and tricks video number 4, and my god did it take a while. Way longer than I expected. I was meant to film 2 today, but only filmed 1. I don't know if I can come back over to the edit. No, not while it's rendering. Now complete, but come back over to the edit. Like, it's literally 52 seconds long. Like, this is not a big project at all. There's only a couple edits that go across the screen of things and some keyframes to change the zoom and stuff, but yeah, it took way longer than it should have. So unfortunately, I'm only going to be able to film the 1 for the moment. Okay, we have uploaded the LinkedIn thing, and we've also showered, got sorted, everything like that. We are ready. Got changed ahead of a Father's Day meal that we're having today at my auntie's, which will be awesome. See lots of family, see my cousins who haven't been down from Sheffield or London or America, wherever they've been. It'll be great to see them. But in the meantime, we've got about an hour and a half potentially, so I'm going to crack on with creating the packs for everyone who's supporting us on the Team Challenge day. Put together information about where to park, where to meet us, any pictures that we can get, things like that, and any information about the checkpoint itself. Huge time jump for me. We finished off some of the reporting packs and getting an idea of how I want them laid out. Now we just need to fill in all the information for a couple of the other checkpoints. We also then went around to my auntie's, had some family gathering, Father's Day meal, and got to see my cousin, which was awesome. I haven't seen him since last August, so it was great to catch up with him. He's absolutely smashing it, so really, really cool. And yeah, now I'm gonna head off into next week. Up early tomorrow, got a big week of training, and it should be good. Final week of training before tapering off ahead of the event, which is scarily close now, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm well excited, to be fair. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to go into next week, try and document as much as possible. Got a couple of exciting things, including an event to go to, so I'll catch you next week. Thank you for watching. Good night.